Moments away as the drama awaits. From Atlanta, Georgia, the Timberwolves taking on the Hawks. For Minnesota, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Hawks, Timberwolves. We'll be It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for Atlanta, the front court is Shai and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Thunder. And it's the Monster in at the 5 spot. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And Young, here we go. Misses in close.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Conley's shot is off. Edwards against Young. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Edwards kicks to Conley. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. And there's the call on Shai. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Right side, Conley. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got the first points up on the board for the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And the foul on the Monster. That is his first foul of the game. Up top, Edwards. And the basket is good.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
Here's Carey. Edwards defending. Johnson outside. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Pass to Carey. There's the pick. To the inside. Poked loose. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Towns finds Edwards. And here is Conley. Now Gobert. 5 on the clock. For 3, Edwards. A rebound by Johnson.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Takes it from 10. Rebound, Atlanta. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Edwards with it. Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's Young on the wing. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Minnesota in the lead. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Here's the monster. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The Monsters got 7 points in the game. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Conley the pass to Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. High post try, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 7.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Pass to Johnson. Here's the monster. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And that's now 9 points for the monster.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here is Edwards. He has 7. Inside, here's Gobert. Misses from close range.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's Carey. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Carey. Scoreless thus far. To the paint. Knocks it loose. Stolen by McDaniels. To the middle. Conley the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Young finds Johnson. Back to Young. Here's Carey. Back to Young. Fires for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. At the top of the key, Gobert. Towns for 3. Trae Young grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Conley surveying the D. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Mike Conley. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to the monster. Here's Carey. Edwards defending. Rizachet with it. Lets it go. And it's Carey missing. Minnesota shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Conley kicks to Towns. Oh, here's Edwards. Fades. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rizachet. McDaniels defending. Here's the monster. Young outside. This one for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards looking it over. Has to Gobert from the arc. The monster with the rebound. The monster's got his 6th rebound on the night with the drive. Johnson gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for the monster. Hunter comes in for Rizachet. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Thunder. And Daniels subbed in for Young. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Pass to Ingles. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Reid. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Daniels. And he makes good on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Timberwolves are now on the same page. Karl Anthony Towns says it's good when you're able to sacrifice to see the results you wanted and share the success. We're all making this happen. This is a team coming together and saying, we really want to do something special. Kevin, they're right on the road to doing that.
Yeah, well said, David. Karl Anthony Towns is very motivated. Definitely. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Daniels. Towns with the bucket.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Alexander Walker. Picked by Reed. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. Larry Nance has checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Dyson Daniels. And both free throws good for Hunter. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Young outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Edwards has come in for Towns. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Here's Reed. Yep, that one goes. Reed's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
A three from Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
And here's Edwards. He's got 7. Three-pointer. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Dillingham. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. Here's Reid. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Okongwu finds Bogdanovic. Off target with his three. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Edwards. Reid with a screen for Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Young outside. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Edwards. Bogdanovic, no luck. A tight game here in Atlanta. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Now Alexander Walker. Covered by Hunter. Outside Edwards. Over Bogdanovic. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
From outside the arc, the basket good. Off the assist from Young. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, Alexander Walker. Still without a basket. Banked in off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Young left side. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 5.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Edwards against Bogdanovic. Edwards holding off the D and converts. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
That's good from Young. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. The Monsters checked in for Okongwu, and Thunder subbed in for Larry Nance. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Young looking around. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Now here is Conley. He's got 5. Ball's knocked loose. Reed the pass to Conley. 5 to shoot. Atlanta with the rebound. The Monsters got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Outside Conley. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. It's deflected. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 8 points for him. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Conley with it. Right side, Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Jalen Johnson comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Reza Shea in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
The Monster, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Young outside. Down low, the Monster. That shot off the mark. Gobert with the defensive effort. McDaniels passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. It's Young on the wing, over by Conley. Pass to Rizichet, stolen by McDaniels. They're running. And here's Conley outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3 points.
Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
To the middle. And the dunk by Rizichet.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Conley sets a screen for Edwards. From downtown, the rebound by Young.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out left to the wing. To the paint, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Conley dishes to McDaniels. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Conley. Unloads. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for Trae Young. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Hawks leading by 6. Bogdanovich passes to the Monster. Shot from the low block. And the bank shot is good. The Monster's got 11 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley, the pass to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to Rizichet. And here's Bogdanovich over by Conley. Johnson with a screen on Conley. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now Rizichet. Gets an open look and hits. Rizichet's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Has to go Bear. To the left wing. Here's Towns. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Here's Alexander Walker. Atlanta with the rebound. The Monsters got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. Has to go Bear. Outside Conley. Now here's Towns. Covered by Johnson. Towns, high post. Johnson on him. Right side Towns. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Hawks leading by 10. Outside Bogdanovich. 1:31 left in the first half of basketball. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Right wing. Here's Towns in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Lets it go with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reza Shea's got 7 now in this quarter. And here's Towns. He's got 9. He doesn't hit that one. And we finished one half of basketball. Hawks ahead, up by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes. And guys are displaying aggressive as much as anything. But if we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he has. Been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. The front court is Rieseshay and Johnson. Thunder is out there with Trae Young, and it's the Monster in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Gobert the pass to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Carey. Back to Young. Here's Carey. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Rieseshay missing. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
From past the arc. And that one's good. Rieseshay. 10 points for Rieseshay.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Outside Conley. Six to shoot. The Monster with the rebound. The Monster's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Inside. And no good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. And it's Conley penetrating. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got 13.
A great move by Conley. Uses that dribble move to get the space he needed.
Pass to Carey. Johnson with it. Defended by Towns. Towns with the steal. Rieseshay with it. Young inside. Covered by Conley, and Young with the basket on the assist by Rieseshay.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And Rieseshay, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch, at his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
They get it back. The kick out to Towns. Towns is doubled. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Well, 3-pointer is right on target. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the reputation of Conley is a pass-first player, but he can pour it on when his team needs him to.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Carey. Back to Young. Johnson inside. Towns on him. Yep, it counts. And that's 13 points for the Monster.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Outside, Towns. Beyond the arc. The Monster with the rebound. The Monster's got 11 rebounds in the game. Carey passes to the Monster. Towns against Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Right side, Towns. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Carey. Nothing on the board. Pass to Johnson. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Edwards, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. And so he hits both.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Offensive rebound. Here's the Monster. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And that one misses. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them, but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future. Well, that's a great sign for Risha Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
It's Edwards on the wing. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 21.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Hawks with possession here. Picked off in midair. To the inside. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Hunter grabs the miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
From 8, Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 6-point game. The monster. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Edwards, the bounce pass. Outside Conley. And the foul called on Thunder. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here is Edwards. He's got 21. Young with the steal.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Now Conley. He's got 16. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, here's Hunter, defended by Alexander Walker. Young sets a screen for Johnson. From deep, sinks the triple. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Lock at 6. Towns is double. Out to Edwards to end the run. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Johnson outside. Now Young. Hunter on the wing. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Conley with the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter-puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for the Monster. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Joe Ingles comes in for Edwards. Atlanta leading by 10. Bogdanovich with it. He's got 13. And here is Hunter. Right at the free throw line. Johnson's shot is off. Minnesota's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Back to Alexander Walker. Conley against Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. Rebound Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. For 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Conley. Towns with it. Now, Alexander Walker. Reid with it. Okongwu covering. Now Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. He has 7. Johnson outside. Okongwu with the elbow. Kicks it out to Johnson. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He can't get it to go. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley. And that's 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Now Bogdanovich. 13 points in the game. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Here's Reid. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Doubled by Bogdanovich. Pass to Alexander Walker. Rebound.